I was looking at that. You need to put that away from me now I've seen it, because I will look at that otherwise. Welcome back to the Italian Hedges. Today we are going to show you around a house we went to visit in Umbria. We decided to look at a different region. This one's slightly north of Abruzzo, to the east of Tuscany. We wanted to explore the area and see if it was the right area for us. No problem with spoilers to let you know Umbria was not an area that we decided on for ourselves, but this house was really lovely. We wanted to show you around. Before we get into the house, and I'll walk you through it, before we get to the house, I just wanted to talk about the area. So we flew into Perugia Airport. The house is about an hour south of there, near a town called 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐵, which was a really lovely but very high hilly town. It took about 8 or 9 escalators to get up to it from the car park. Beautiful place, the sun was shining, it was really gorgeous. We then drove out to the coast. So part of the reason this wasn't right for us was it was landlocked. It's quite far from the coast. It took about an hour and 20 minutes to get to Falconara Marittima, which was the coastal resort area directly east from there. From Falconara Marittima we drove down to Ancona. Now Ancona is a really important shipping port, and you could tell it was very industrialised. And while we were there we found a fantastic restaurant that's now a chain of about 5 or 6, which is unusual for Italy, but they do it really well. And it was a bistro, so it was set up almost like hot plate food, and it's called Sapore di Stelle. So if you're there and you get the chance to go and see one, they've got 5 or 6 now, and you get a chance to eat one. Actually, eat one. It was brilliant. We really enjoyed it. So the house itself is a detached house near Gualdo. It's up for €59,000. It is still available now. And we had really nice ideas and plans for the house, so I'd just like to talk you through it. We'll put a link in the description for the house. It's on sale through 𝐾𝐨𝐬𝐿, who are a chain of agents, and they were really good, really responsive, really helpful. They met us there. Have a look at the house and see whether you think it's right for you. It wasn't right for us, and I'll explain why as we go through. So it was a beautiful early sunny day when we arrived. The little house up on the edge of the hill was actually where they made the replacement tiles for the roof, and the roof had just recently been replaced. Other parts of the house, as you'll see, were worn, but the roof was brand new, so that was always a plus. From the downstairs, again, it's one of those houses where all the accommodation was on the first floor. So the downstairs was split into 4 cantinas that were used for various storage and bits and pieces like that. And it became very clear when we saw it what we would have liked to do to it, which we'll explain in a minute. But they were all in pretty good nick. They were all quite dry. There was no evidence of damp. I think the property had just stood unloved for a number of years. So in we go to the hallway, beautiful terracotta tiles on the floor. And as you can see, Shane's very busy asking the estate agent about removing walls. All the living accommodation was closed to upstairs, so you'd kind of want to open that back up again a little bit. And at the back, what they did is they gave you a utility room and a bathroom. So that's on the mezzanine. As you go upstairs, you've then got 4 distinct rooms and a kitchen, which are laid up as 2 bedrooms, kitchen with dining room, and then a dining room table in what effectively would be your diner lounge. The rooms were well proportioned, light, airy. There's no central heating, but there is an 𝐼𝐸 in the ground floor, and there's another 𝐼𝐸 in the corner there. And as you'll see me gesticulating towards the estate agent, the heating is provided by the 𝐼𝐸 in the ground floor running up through the house. Our initial thought would be to transform the ground floor and move these rooms back into bedrooms and bathrooms to make probably at least 3 bedrooms. And as you can see, they're light, they're airy, they're beautiful. The one in the back corner that you'll go and see in a minute, sorry, the front corner actually, just has the most spectacular light, and it feels really airy and lovely. Would be lovely to wake up to. There you go, there's the gesticulating, there's the explaining of heating pipes and so on. So the plan would be like I say, to extend living accommodation to the ground floor as well, the storage is irrelevant to us. There's the bedroom, really lovely and airy. And the flooring was all terracotta tiles as well, so it was really nice flooring. Shane, unimpressed, as he's walking by. Let me give you an example in a minute of what we thought we could do with the property and see if you agree that that's what you would do, or if you've got any better ideas, leave them in the comments. So this is the layout of the first floor, and the ground floor reflects the same layout. Our intention, as you can see, would be to remove the dividing walls and create two long, large spaces to the left, to the right. On the left-hand side, we would then do a large kitchen diner with doors at the back opening out onto the garden, because the garden at the rear is quite private. On the right-hand side, we would create a nice lounge, for example, possibly some workspace for us both. So the house wasn't right for us. I think we decided against Umbria as an area for ourselves personally. As we pulled up to the house, what hopefully you can see on the video, but we couldn't see very clearly when we were looking, was that it's actually a steep incline or decline down from the road to the front of the house, and directly in front of the house is quite a large bank. You own that bank, but it is quite a steep bank in front of the house. So it kind of makes it look as if it's just set into a well, and we thought that although the house was lovely, it wasn't the right place for us. So like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll come back with more houses that we went to see, and hopefully some great content for you to follow along with on our journey to Italy.